Hi there, Sagittarius. Welcome to Votre Voyage Tarot. We're doing your twin flame love reading today, Sagittarius. Let's see, Sag, what is going on this month of April with you and your twin? This is a mirror reading. What are you thinking, feeling? What about them? We're going to compare. I'm not going to focus on are they coming back? Are we going to reunite? Of course, if the cards indicate that, Sagittarius, I will communicate that with you, but that is not my main focus. What I will be focusing on is healing. Where do you find yourself in the month of April? Are you vibrating high, low? Are you holding on to any resentment? Is there things that do not serve you here in the month of April? What about your twin? Where do the both of you find yourselves energetically this month, Sagittarius? Let's see. After all, twin flame relationships are all about healing. They're meant to make you a better person. They are there to help you let go of all the things that hurt you, that have been holding you back, blocking you your entire life. They come in and make you aware of all those things, and by making you aware of all the bad things, right? Not only the bad things, the good things as well. They help you shake those things off, heal things that you didn't see before that are affecting you, have been affecting you. And at the same time, they show you all of your great qualities. So they help you find your passion, your calling in life. We'll see, Sagittarius. We'll see, we'll see. Uh-oh. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. These cards are huge, so I can't shuffle them the way that I usually do, Sag. Alright, let's see. We're going to shuffle a couple more times, Sag. One more time, and we're going to get started with your twin flame love reading, Sagittarius. Alright, here we go. First card represents your thoughts, air energy here with you, Sag. We have the Prince of Hearts. So this is feelings. Thinking of perhaps a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or this is wanting to move forward in a love relationship. Thinking about a love offer. We'll see. What about your twin? What are they thinking? What is their mental space like this month of April? Let's see, Sagittarius. They have the Four of Hearts. The Four of Hearts, the Four of Cups. They are thinking about everything that they don't have. This is the emotionally unfulfilled person. So this is in their thoughts. So they're thinking about everything that makes them unhappy, unfavorable circumstances, focusing on all the negative aspects of a situation, of this union, this relationship, of themselves, of you. Not the best energy to have in your thoughts. The Four of Cups is a person that doesn't matter what they do or what they have, they're just not satisfied. They feel, it's like they can't fill that void. They want more, and it's like the more they get, you know, the bigger the void gets, right? That is the Four of Cups. You, on the other hand, Sagittarius, you have the Prince of Hearts. So this is you thinking about your twin, thinking about this relationship and wanting that connection here with this Prince of Hearts. This is the Knight of Cups. Could also represent a water sign. The Prince of Hearts in your mental space, along with this Four of Hearts in their mental space, could represent a love offer here that is not being presented. The Four of Cups is a person that is not interested, that has their head here in the clouds, and in the Rider deck This is a person that is just sitting there and there is a cup floating. So it's like a gift, right? And it's just floating in the air, but this person is so consumed in their negative thoughts that they cannot see this wonderful opportunity, relationship that is right in front of them. So choosing to neglect, ignore. Let's see, Sagittarius, what's in your heart space? So your twin here, Sagittarius, having to really filter their thoughts this month of April. Why is it that they feel unfulfilled? For many of them, Sagittarius, feeling empty, feeling like they're not good enough, and as a result, removing themselves here. We'll see. What's in your heart space, Sagittarius? What's in your heart space? Ooh, this wanted to stay behind. We have the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles. This is a new beginning. For many of you, Sagittarius, you find yourself here in April thinking like you just want to start all over again. For many of you, yes, start all over again with your twin, but I'm feeling more like this is a new beginning, new stage here in your life. Perhaps finding an opportunity here in the month of April to let go and move on with the Ace of Pentacles. The Pentacles also represent spirituality. So I feel here with this Ace of Pentacles for you, Sagittarius, this is a really good feelings energy to have here in your emotions, which, you know, point to a new beginning. Favorable new beginning for you. So far you're doing pretty good, Sagittarius, but your twin, we started off on the wrong foot here with them with the Four of Cups. This can also manifest as being unhappy, unfulfilled, right? With their present circumstances, environment, wherever they find themselves, in thinking, I don't have everything that I want. We'll see what's in their heart space, Sagittarius. What's in their heart space? We have the King of Wands, Sagittarius. This is your energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, King of Wands in their heart. So having feelings for you, knowing that you are special, you are in their heart space. Let's see, let's clarify this King of Wands, and then we'll clarify this Four of Pentacles. For you, Sag, let's see, King of Wands in their heart space. We have the Princess of Swords. The Princess of Swords. This is the Page of Swords. So Swords energy is very analytical, very mental energy here in their heart space. So I feel like they are over analyzing here, trying to understand this connection, trying to understand you, wherever you find yourself, the circumstances you guys are under, trying to understand here in a way that, well, you can't really understand a twin flame relationship. Princess of Swords, I feel like this is a very cold energy. I feel that for many of you, Sagittarius, this person is contemplating here, wanting to communicate with you. The Princess of Swords represents communication, specifically the Page of Swords, but I feel here that with the Four of Hearts, they're just kind of like blah in the month of April, feeling very unhappy. We'll see. Let's clarify this Four of Hearts, this Four of Cups. We have the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords. So the Ace of Swords represents communication. It represents victory. It represents news as well. So what I feel is going on here with your twin, Sagittarius, I feel that they are unhappy, right, being apart from you. And wherever they find themselves here in the month of April, they know that their happiness doesn't lie there. But here with this Ace of Swords, they're trying to hold on here to their pride, to this victory that they think they have. So for many of you, Sagittarius, I feel like your twin is holding on to some resentment, some insecurity, some pride here, and they're not wanting to really communicate how unhappy they are, perhaps even apologize. Here in their heart, they have the King of Wands. This is your energy, and we have the Princess of Swords. So wanting to communicate with you, but not allowing themselves to do so here with this Ace of Swords, because they feel like they have something to prove here. The Prince of Hearts for you, Sagittarius. Prince of Hearts. The Princess of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Prince of Hearts for you and your thoughts, Sagittarius. We have the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords, Sagittarius. The Four of Swords. This is the a person that is waiting. They're meditating, perhaps, Sagittarius. Trying to remain calm, find peace in a time in your life where things could be chaotic. For many of you, Sagittarius, this Prince of Hearts and this Four of Swords waiting for communication, waiting for your twin to come back and to finally, right, offer you that cup of love, right, that love offer that you want, that you're waiting for. Four of Swords. This is a person that finds themselves, they've just gotten out of the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords being a very difficult stage. This is a person that has been hurt. This is a person that is heartbroken. And that's very sad and in a lot of pain. And this Prince of Hearts here represents movement. It represents a love offer. So for many of you, Sagittarius, finding yourself here having to accept your present circumstances and knowing that they are unfavorable, knowing that this love offer here that you're thinking about is not going to come this month of April, and perhaps not in a while here with this Four of Swords, knowing that and having to replan. The Four of Swords speaks about having to change, strategize here. Look towards the future and start, you know, thinking about how you want your future to be, and knowing that whatever plan you had before, the dreams you had before, are no longer going to work. So having to change plans here. Also accepting and finding that to be a little difficult. So taking a break here, kind of being in a stage here where there isn't much going on. I feel that many of you, Sagittarius, are waiting. But here in April, getting to a point where you're starting to realize, okay, there needs to be some change here. I need to change what I'm doing. Like, what am I doing? Like, really sitting and contemplating where you find yourself in life. Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. Again, you know, a new opportunity emotionally. Four of Swords, realizing that here in the Four of Swords, while you're sitting there contemplating, thinking, looking over your life, your choices, and knowing like, you know what, I need to stop doing this to myself because I'm not being productive. I'm not, it's not serving me. So having to move on here and knowing that emotionally you have to move on with the Ace of Pentacles, and knowing that in doing that, you're going to bring a lot of prosperity, abundance into your life. Ace of Pentacles. Let's clarify this Ace of Pentacles. I feel like this bottom one wants to stay. We have the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles. This is a person that is being patient. This is a person that feels like they are owed something, right? This is a person that has invested time into something. It could be work. Here in this twin flame relationship, it's this connection. Feeling like you've invested a lot. This is in your heart space. So feeling like you are emotionally invested here deeply, and feeling like, you know, anytime now, you know, this is a person that's waiting. Anytime now, I'm going to get what I deserve, my reward here. But for many of you Sagittarius, it's not coming. Here in the month of April, your twin, Ace of Swords, Four of Hearts, wanting to prove something here, knowing that they are unhappy, unfulfilled, but still sticking to their guns here with this Ace of Swords, trying to prove a point, not wanting to surrender here with this Ace of Swords. So your twin having to heal that insecurity, knowing that this is hurting them, hurting you, but essentially hurting them the most. Ace of Swords. What can you expect yourself to be doing? Contemplating in the month of April. Actions that you can find yourself doing or should be contemplating. We'll see for you, Sag. Let's see. We have the Prince of Wands. This is your energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Wands talks about movement. Talks about unpredictability as well. Not being very reliable. I feel that for many of you Sagittarius, you find yourself in a stage here in April where you are starting to implement a lot of changes in your life, realizing and accepting a lot of things that you didn't before. And starting to implement new things here, new ideas, new habits, and doing so because you're trying to move away from this Four of Swords energy that you've been stuck in for some time, which is basically just waiting here on your twin. What you can find yourself doing, or if you're not doing this, definitely something you should definitely consider. Prince of Wands, you know, move forward. Prince of Wands is movement. It's about following your passions here, taking action. So finding here something, perhaps a creative pursuit here that is going to help you get out of this. Tapping into what makes you happy, what brings joy, happiness, passion into your life, and start creating, right? Start putting time and effort into those things. Also, Prince of Wands talks about an energy that is unreliable, unpredictable. So knowing that there's going to be a transition time here where you're going to be back and forth and having to stay committed here to what you're doing, which is basically just trying to get yourself out of this Four of Swords and not beating yourself up about it. So pretty much staying consistent here and knowing that in the beginning it's not going to be so steady. So we'll see. Let's look at your twin. What about your twin? What can you find them doing? Thinking. Not thinking, doing, taking action on. Taking action on, contemplating here in the month of April. Let's see, Sagittarius. We have the Six of Pentacles. So the Six of Pentacles talks about giving, it talks about receiving, it's about sharing. This is a person that finds themselves in a position that, you know, where they are able to give their time, their space, their help to someone else freely. Also speaks about giving help to others that are in need. So, you know, contemplating, your twin is contemplating, again, like I was saying earlier, wanting to communicate here with you, wanting to reach out, wanting to communicate something here, but not allowing themselves to do so because there is an energy here wanting to prove something to you, Sagittarius, so, and thinking that they have to prove something to themselves. Six of Pentacles, wanting to share something here with you, but in their thoughts, not allowing themselves to do so. And again, Sagittarius, this is healing. This is something that your twin has to confront, start looking into, and find out where those feelings are coming from. Six of Pentacles. Let's see, Sagittarius. Let's clarify the Six of Pentacles. We have the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is a person that is leaving, but they are heartbroken, and it's very hard to say goodbye. So your twin, you know, wanting to communicate here, reach out, wanting to, you know, share with you their time, their space, communicate with you. But here with the Six of Swords, choosing to move on despite it hurting them, right? Six of Swords, it's painful, it's heavy energy, doing something but not really wanting to do it, leaving something behind, but leaving it behind with a heavy heart. Six of Swords. Let's see, what about you? What about you, Sagittarius? Let's clarify this Prince of Wands. Let's clarify this Prince of Wands, Sag. Let's see. We have the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands. So just like I was saying earlier, I said, Sagittarius, you know, you having to start implementing, you know, new things into your life, new people, new experiences, circumstances, whatever the case, starting to get yourself out of this meditative, perhaps even depressive state of mind here with this Four of Swords in your mental space. And doing so here with this Prince of Wands, right? Taking action, but remembering, knowing that, you know, it's going to be a little rocky in the beginning. You're not going to be very consistent, and there's going to be times where you're going to fall a little short, right, on this journey of wanting to get out of this. But here with the Seven of Wands, this is fighting back. The Seven of Wands is an individual that finds themselves in a very challenging position because they feel attacked. They feel attacked by other people, as well as, you know, just having attacked here also by their thoughts. It's just negative energy, and it can present itself in many forms. And feeling like you are unnumbered, feeling like, my goodness, am I going to make it out of here? Seven of Wands, but having to remain strong. And stand your ground here, and knowing that you have the strength, the will to accomplish whatever it is that you want to do. That's the Seven of Wands. So what am I seeing here, Sagittarius? I feel that for you, you're going to be doing a lot of healing. You're going to be moving forward and making a lot of improvements here in the month of April, moving forward, but, you know, doing so here in the month of April, you know, steadily but surely, right? And here your twin, I feel like they are moving on, still continuing to not speak to you. For many of you Sagittarius, I feel like you're the one waiting and they are the one running away, not wanting to communicate, finding themselves very unhappy, but still ignoring their present circumstances, not really wanting to dig deep to find out what is going on with me. Again, twin flame relationships are all about healing, and you go through so much through so many difficulties because these circumstances, these things are supposed to put you in a position where you are supposed to wake up and think, what is going on here? You have to start questioning, right? Why do I feel this way? Why is this happening to me? But I feel like your twin is not doing that this month of April, and they're holding on to a lot of resentment, a lot of insecurities here, indecision, wanting to reach out to you. Six of Pentacles, but not doing so with the Six of Swords, and instead choosing to remain here in their pain, sit in their pain, and move on anyway. So that is what I have for you, Sagittarius, for the month of April for your twin flame reading. If you like and resonate with this reading, please do like and subscribe to my channel. Bye, Sagittarius.